Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
Good. 331, 331. Go.
Shotgun give here to Gentee. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Well, that's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go, son. Tonight. Tonight.
Now for the first time, a give to the former Indiana Hoosier. And he's able to get this down to the 13. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Fields out of the gun. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, bro. Don't come away with any points just yet.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Gentee from the gun. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go, son. Right.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Force a 4th down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. On 4th down, Fields. And this one winds up incomplete. He took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got the length of the field to go on this drive. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they'll manage to contain him after a 6-yard pickup. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On the counter, it's Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
We've set it downs from 37. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they find him after just the arm. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Raiders defense goes in the dime for third down.
Set. Let's go. Set.
Here he goes, third and long. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Fourth down, here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go, son. 3-19, good.
Off play action, it's Fields. It's everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it, touchdown.
Fields pass.
The Raiders start to fight back for their first points of this game. Now they'll try the point after.
Kicker on for the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. On first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden the second. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
It's Hampton on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. First and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's now a 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard.
Fields to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Has it downfield working the left. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and
Looking to throw Fields.
27-yard.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Lion. Let's go. Hey, Kappa. Hey, easy. Look at orange. Baylor Tiger.
To throw, Herbert. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd down, give to Hampton. And he's brought down after a nice run into Max Spafford. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, He's going to run right through you.
Cap, go. Hey, ram. 21. 5-9. Green hot.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to throw it. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sending him on the dime. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This is Knight with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And Brown begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
This is Genty on 2nd. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Play action now. It's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Couldn't find Oronde Gadsden the second on that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. football as he makes his third interception of this season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And off to Jeanty. And a decent run gets him at 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
Air it out on 3rd. Brought in by his back here. It's Jeanty. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. From the left hash, 34 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Hampton now in the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. Motion, motion. Kappa. Real.
Back to Hampton. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down.
Set. Delta. Set. Crowd right. 12. Let's go. 21. Go.
Now Herbert to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He lays out for it and makes the catch. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Set.
Hampton gets the handoff. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
380. What is that?
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the third. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Ticker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This is Knight with the return here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Go.
On first down, Genty. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down. This one played, get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take the lead as time runs out here in the third.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
His kick is
That
good.
one right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And the Raiders push their lead to 3.
Chargers.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Reload.
Running it with Hampton. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
The score, Chargers 28, Raiders 24.
Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Tonight.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Pick up 34 yards on that play. That's to Vegas, first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's a big time.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
He's going to the ground again on first. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Here we go, Side.
Fields out of the gun. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They keep the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Set. Go. Black 80. Black. Crowd right. Set.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Here's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. He rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Running behind center with Harris. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have taken the lead late. Najee Harris, the touchdown. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. It's got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 11, 11, 58, you see that?
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. He takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Throwing now.
And it's 3rd down.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
No mas.
Here he is to throw. He's got a man left. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Go.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. And he got a nice little gain on the ground.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A split second. All the Kips defense were making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Again, it's Hampton. By a man, he's in the clear. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. So they call it timeouts. That is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now?
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
And overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. I'm good. 331, 331.
Fields to throw it. Going left side, Bowers has it. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. EQ. And 5-1. Slow, go. No mas, no mas.
First throw of overtime. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to charge loose, incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So that brings up 2nd down.
Swinging pretty wild to start overtime here. Kate, the haymaker, well, it fails to connect. I love the mindset. Just got to find a way to execute.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Got to make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. As they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. Third down, 7 to go on this opening drive of overtime.
Here we go. 319. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Field slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, son. 319. Let's go. You got a mini back, right?
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Certainly got to pick your shots. When to be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime. You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know that I've been around this league a long time. Runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
1st down from the 42.
Don't jump. Ready?
Looking to throw, Fields. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down, looking for options. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders break the tie and go up by 6.
Vegas.
Lining up now to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. The challenge has been laid down, partner. It's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
It's your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah,
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Simply put, King, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Herbert from the gun. He's got Hampton underneath. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Hey, Ram.
Here he is to throw. Oh, big interception here. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough